Hey guys, I am Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the expert plumber, coming to you this morning to talk to you about how much more expensive are tankless water heaters than traditional water heaters. And this is really a good question because this is one we get often asked. People want to know, they're wanting to change out their tank top water heater and they come in with this idea, hey, I want to go tankless. And they get their mind made up before they even know how much it is, before they even know if it's feasible to do in their installation in their house. Cost of tankless water heaters are probably on the very cheapest end that you can go is like $800, $800 for a very low cost tankless water heater. The high end is over a couple of grand. And you can buy a great tankless water heater. What you're really looking for is volume, how many gallons per minute, and you also need to know at what delta you're going to get at how many gallons a minute, meaning you're going to take your water temperature that comes in, determine what you want your water temperature set at when it comes out, and look at your GPMs then. Then look at what your maximum possible flow rate is, how many shower heads, your dishwasher, your washing machine, your anything at all that can use hot water. If you've got a steam shower, anything that runs hot water, you want to make sure that you're looking at it and figuring out that calculation. And like a shower head, a lavatory faucet, you normally don't run those full hot unless you're shaving. But a shower head, take your gallon per minute flow rate on your shower head, multiply by 0.75. That is about how many gallons a minute of hot water you're going to be using. So on a tankless water heater, your cost is about $800 to over a couple of grand for the water heater only. Okay, that's the purchase price. Where a tank top water heater, we can buy those anywhere from $350, and I mean, I've seen those over $2,500. So it depends on what water heater you're getting, what quality water heater you're getting. All tankless water heaters aren't made the same. You've got really cheap ones that have a very low flow rate. You've got very expensive ones that have a high flow rate. The things that you have to look at for a tankless water heater is, number one, you want to go for a professional installation. Do not let a handyman, a contractor, your next door neighbor's boyfriend, anybody like that. Guys, tankless water heaters take a lot of thought process behind it. If you've got gas, you've got to look at building a stand, building a frame, building some way to mount this thing and support this thing where you're not going to have any problems with it. Then you've got to look at the gas. You've got to do a gas load calculation chart because you're now going from, say you put this tankless water heater in the same spot your tank water heater was, but now you're going from a tank top water heater, a 50 gallon is 40 to 50,000 BTUs. Actually about 38,000 to 50,000 BTUs for either a 40 or a 50. Now you're going up to a 199,000 BTU water heater. Guys, the difference there is a ton of gas. Now, what makes it worth it is to do a tankless water heater, you're only heating the water as you use it. There's not a big tank reservoir there filled with hot water all day long waiting for you, and that's where you save money. You spend a lot more gas heating it at that time because it takes a ton of gas to heat that water just instantly like that. But you're only doing that, a few times a day. So you need to make sure you do a gas load calculation chart. Make sure your plumber, your professional installer knows how to do that. The other thing is the vent. Vents are different on a tankless water heater. I've literally walked in and seen where somebody had a friend of a friend of a friend install a tankless water heater for them, and they literally just hooked up the vent from the old water heater over to it. And actually, I think they kind of hung it right where it was. And guys, that's not the right way to do it. It's not going to function properly. You're going to void your warranty. There's a lot of different things there. Now, a retrofit installation is kind of harder. So, that's where you want to make sure you've got a trained, insured, licensed plumbing professional to do this. Electric's a little bit different, but it's a big retrofit problem. You have got a lot more electricity going to this, and you need to make sure that you look at this, you discuss this with a good licensed electrician before you do the install, because it's going to cost you money. Now, the other things that can cost you money on a tankless water heater, the gas is the biggest deal. The stand, the installation is the biggest deal. You may have to increase the size of your gas line. You are definitely going to have to increase the power to get there for an electric one. And for a gas one, you're also going to have to add an electrical outlet at your tankless water heater, because it does have electronic controls to it. So guys, there's a lot of different things to look at. Are tankless water heaters still worth it? Yeah, if you've got a good installation area, it's a possibility. How expensive can they be? Guys, tankless water heaters if you do a retrofit, you're probably looking at anywhere from $3,500 to $4,500 on the cheapest end, up to 9, 10, 11, 12 grand on the most expensive end. We've done houses that we had to do a complete gas relay yard service to get enough gas there for them. They had to call the gas company to get a larger meter to make sure they had more flow. So guys, there's a lot of different things and a lot of different ways to do it. The one thing I will tell you, and I tell you over and over again, guys, please use a trained professional. A trained professional is going to do it right, especially when it comes to gas. You're not going to have any problems, and you're not going to have anything to worry about the safety of your family. Guys, I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please click on the subscribe button. If you've got comments or you've got questions, or there's anything you'd like to know about, please leave us comments. Click on the subscribe button, leave us comments, ring the bell. Guys, we want to be your plumber advisor. So give us a shout. Let us know what you think and if there's anything at all that we can do for you. My name's Roger Wakefield with Texas Green Plumbing. I hope you're enjoying this. And at Texas Green Plumbing, we're saving you money one drop at a time.